1F.
What is a conspiracy theory, and do they have any more or less validity than the Frankfurt School's critical theories?
What is a conspiracy theory, and how does it relate to the Frankfurt School critical theory? Well, that's kind of an intellectual question. We have to know what the Frankfurt School critical theory is first. There's a lot of debate even as to what conspiracy theory is, so let's see what I can do with that one. First of all, conspiracy theory is, in my view, it is a view of reality that acknowledges that there are hidden forces at work in society, and that the people who are making things happen don't want the common folks to know about it. They have a hidden agenda. It's not always a conspiracy, but it's usually an agenda that is hidden from view. And so when somebody exposes that hidden agenda, those who are involved in the agenda immediately try and discredit those who are blowing the whistle, and they say, well, that's a conspiracy theory. And of course, the gum-chewing public is watching their television or reading their newsprint, and they hear the word conspiracy theory, they think, oh yeah, that's bad. And so they tend to not listen to those who are exposing, in most cases, what is reality. So conspiracy theory is not anything except a propaganda phrase to encourage people not to listen to the information that's being presented. Now, does that mean it's a theory? No, it's not even a theory. In most cases, those, not all, of course, there are a lot of real conspiracy theories that have no basis in fact behind them, and we all know about those. But the most important ones, there's plenty of basis in fact, and you can't put them all into the same basket and shake them up and say they're all the same. So in most cases, the people who are talking about so-called conspiracies or hidden agendas that are really important in our lives today, like hidden agendas in government and in the media, in the schools, everywhere, there are hidden agendas. And if you don't think that there are conspiracies, real ones, just go sit in a courtroom someday. Spend an afternoon in a county courtroom or a state courtroom. Not even, you don't have to go to the federal level. And you'll find that after all the traffic tickets are handled, there will be sessions dealing with conspiracies. Conspiracies in commerce, conspiracies in families. And those who laugh and scoff at the idea of conspiracy, oh, it's all conspiracy theory, they don't exist anymore, they've never read a history book. I feel sorry for them. Because if they know anything about history, they would know that history is driven by the engine of conspiracy. It's just as natural as rain and snow and the sunshine. Conspiracies are a part of our history. Now, does that mean everything that we're hearing as a conspiracy is true? It doesn't mean that at all. But it does mean an answer to the question that when the phrase conspiracy theory is used, it's usually used as a propaganda tool to convince the public not to pay any attention to some facts that are coming along that are not theory at all, but facts. And the people who are being exposed by those facts do not want us to hear about them. Now, how does that relate to the Frankfurt School and so-called critical theory? Well, we have to define that one. That's kind of hard because it means different things. Not the Frankfurt School, but critical theory has a couple of different meanings. The Frankfurt School, let's identify it quickly, is a school of thought which really uses the name Frankfurt School to cover its real meaning, which is a Marxist school. The Frankfurt School teaches Marxism, but they don't want to call it Marxism, or they did. And so they didn't call it Marxism, they called it the critical theory, and that's what it really means. It's a theory about how society should be. And the word critical in this sense means important in this sense. It's a critical theory because those who advance it say it's very important. And if you read through their texts and so forth, you find out, well, why is it important? What's it important for? It's important for the development of society. It's not a theory about gravity or a theory about heat or a theory about manufacturing or the nature of the universe. It's a theory about human nature and a theory about what society should look like. It's a theory about how we need to change the present society in most cases and make it into a Marxist society. And that's the theory. And they say it's so important, it's critical, and so that's what it means. Critical theory merely means Marxism. as being preached by those who believe in Marxism. It's as simple as that. Once you clear these words out and go look them up, go to the internet, look up these phrases, and you'll see that what I said is basically, it's perhaps an oversimplification, but it's basically that. And so critical theory is merely a theory that Marxism is the best ideology, and therefore the future of society should be based on Marxism. That probably is as good a summary as you can come up with. So, conspiracy theories in general are based on facts, and critical theory is based on Marxism, which is a theory about how life should be. So let me rephrase that. Conspiracy theories are based on the way life really is, as it is now. And critical theory is based on an understanding of what life should be in the minds of Marxists. It's as simple as that.